I've been up for over 4 hours, reading, thinking, taking notes, trying to figure out how to make this quarter as beneficial as possible for you. And in thinking about it, I can't help but, always reflect on autism and seeing the world differently and thinking about the spectrum and this idea that there are normal people and people on the spectrum. And I just don't buy that at all. I think we all are on a continuum like the electromagnetic spectrum. Okay? And here, if you're infrared, that's where you are. But in the visible part of the spectrum, which is this tiny little sliver, well, you know by now that color is subjective and we can do things with it and modify it. And it's kind of like your behavior in school. Sometimes you're low energy. You're the clueless individual who just doesn't even want to try that day, that week, that month, that quarter. Sometimes you're mid-energy. And, what do I need to do to get an A? And sometimes you go high energy and maybe even peak into that ultraviolet zone when you realize you really do have the power. Grades don't matter because you're going to get an A because you're totally engaged, you're totally plugged in, and you want to contribute. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself, and you want to leave a mark. No single person gets nailed to any one point on this spectrum. Kind of like how I believe, neurotypical and neurodivergent people are. But that's an oversimplified version because we're 4 hours deep into this thought process. And I want to wrap this up. I want to just say that I want to explore this idea about the choice you have as a student and where you fall on that spectrum and what you can do this quarter and how you can leave a mark. And for those still paying attention, I want to engage in the forum. I want to exchange ideas. I want to build up something. But I'm going to turn this back off after this video because we're not ready for it yet. I want to explore this a little more. Before I go, don't forget, we got to work, man. We got a deadline at the end of the month, and it's already the 6th. Oh, it's a long time. It's not a long time. See you tomorrow.